You close your eyes. Open again, look right up. And close. Open again, look up.